we can do better. We have to work with people who are ready to run marketing campaigns on our social media. So Andrea was she's a great girl. She's a friend. We love her, and there's no conflict with her. And she's wanting to keep working with us also. But I think that we should organize our social media like more professionally.
No, it's great. That's perfect. Thanks for the clarity.
So a lot of people are raising their hands right now. So maybe because of some stuff. Okay, let me add.
Oh, OG, I just sent an invite to anybody in the audience. So if they wanted to come up, that's why they all have green hands.
Okay. Maybe Asuma, you want to introduce yourself because you didn't talk still now.
Yes. Thank you. Hello, everybody. Nice to meet you for this special moment. I'm sorry for my English, poor English. I prefer write English than speak English, but I'm not so bad to speak with you. I'm arrived here to on request of the founders. I have to manage the community and moderators. Like you said, today for me, we need the community to grow up on social networks. We need support on every tweet, every post, and make some calls in every alpha groups that you know. All that could help us to rebuild a very positive image while waiting for the release of the demo. At the time of the release, people will realize that the project has a real potential in the blockchain, and that will attract all the investors. But for the moment, we have just to bring back the project at this real place. I don't know if everyone could understand what I said, but it's my best in English. And nice to meet you.
Yeah, thank you, Asuma. Yeah, he's right. Actually, this is something I would like to mention. So I know that a lot of people are still waiting for the founders or the community, the moderators and stuff like that in the channel, saying, where are you, what we do, stuff like that. I totally understand. But my goal is to have Meka Ape as a big active community, not passive community, because I think that each of us is part of the project and can bring his stone to it. And so I think that if we combine action together, we can do something good. So because we've seen that when doing raids and stuff like that, we didn't have much action. So this is something we should improve. We should try to make common actions. I don't know how to do it. I know that we have to bring back people on the Discord because a lot of people left. They just wanted to sell and didn't make any profit or being tired of waiting for the game. But we have to. I think that once the developers will start to give us some content to share regarding the game, I think that at this moment we'll be able to bring back some members.
You said it better than me, but it's exactly what I wanted to say. Exactly. Everyone have a work to do to bring back the project on the top. So we need you, we need the holders to promote the server.
I was gonna say, did Legend or Alpha wanna, speak on anything or?
Yeah, what's up, Legend? Alpha, you here? You hear us? Because your mic is off. You could just say hello, even if you have a bad English. I already know.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
So maybe, hey, Danny, what's up?
Hey, man, not much, just chilling. Really, excited to hear you guys, and I'm happy to hear what you guys are saying. It sounds like you guys are really focused on just working on the game, and most of the holders here understand that, so we're patient. I think if we have more proper announcements, maybe it'll help us be able to go show that off on Twitter and Instagram, just a little bit better for the social presence so we can actually promote it. But aside from that, we're here, and I'm very happy to see that the main focus is on the game. That's what we all care about. What I wanted to say is, for the time being, before Legend or anybody else wants to come up, maybe you can go through the AMA questions, because I know there was quite a few, and you can kind of just start answering those out.
Yes.
Yeah, Danny, I was actually gonna do that. I just wanted to give them an opportunity to give a quick overview.
Awesome, man. Sounds good.
Yeah, OG. I was gonna go through all those questions and the AMA questions with you guys. I just wanted to see if Alpha or Legend wants to say something before we get crushing on these questions.
So the question: when can we play the beta? As John said, Daniel, sorry, it will be around 1 month, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, maybe even a little bit sooner. Like, it's not set in concrete, but it's definitely looking like that.
So there's a question: when can we use MAC token? So the MAC token will be you'll be able to use the MAC token once we link the game to the blockchain. Okay. For now, we only make the prototype. Once the prototype is ready, then we will start to work on the beta version. The beta version will have the blockchain part, because it's two different teams. What platform will the game be on? Unreal Engine, and it will be playable on your computer mainly. I think that the first version is that right, Daniel?
Yeah, definitely. The first version will be on the computer, and then we'll explore making it accessible on other devices.
Yeah, when I say computer, I'm talking about a web browser, right? It's a web browser.
Yeah, there's possibly even ways to do it through browser as well. Yeah, and we're building on Unreal Engine 5, which is the latest version of Unreal Engine.
So you answered the next question. And will it be offered on Steam? You also replied to this question before. You said that they're not really open to this kind of NFT stuff. So we would have to upload maybe a non NFT version and then implement the NFT. But let's see. We don't know. We have to talk to them. I'll try to talk to them.
Yeah, and we actually have experience getting games greenlit on Steam, so we could perhaps have an offline conversation about it. Could be an awesome way to get more people into the community, but also it would be a shame to strip out some of the core features of the game just for the sake of Steam. So yeah, it's a difficult call.
I actually know of a project that's on Steam currently right now and is playable. I'm not sure how they got it on Steam, but they did.
Okay, Steve, we'll try on our side. We'll try to. We have a question. Someone asked us if we're planning to invest on a land in Yuga Labs, other side. The platform of the Bored Ape Yacht Club and stuff. So they're developing something. We could try to reach them to see what we can do with them. But I think this quite new, so we have to talk to them if maybe. But we have to finish the prototype first and show people, because once having your prototype in your hands, when you talk to people, they see you're working hard on something, and then they trust you more, and then we can do something with it.
Hey, plus, like you guys said earlier, I love the idea about making the land an NFT, so we can potentially rent that out for arenas.
Right.
That's a great idea right there.
Yeah, thank you. This is a great idea, because I'm telling you the truth. Do you know what game I had in my mind first before thinking about the way we could create Meka? If someone can tell, if someone can find it, then he's the key.
Fortnite.
Halo.
Maybe Fortnite.
No, not at all.
He said Halo.
My son's playing Fortnite right now. It's funny, man.
Actually, regarding because a lot of game this kind of game they're running into like endless lands, stuff like that. So you have to. It's a big map. You have to go from
Open
on
world.
the
Yeah.
different levels and stuff like that. The game I was thinking about before starting to create Meka 8 game is when you play to Mario Kart when you have to take the coins.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So this kind of game is really addictive. When people run to, they try to kill each other and take the coins and stuff like that. So this is the reason why I decided to create small arenas, because it would be more
Engaging.
people will be more active, and instead of having big lands. And also this would give the opportunity to have these lands as NFTs. Some will be small, some will be big, but the goal is the same: is to get the crystal. So people will fight each other to get the crystal.
Hey, question about that. Regards with the NFT land, do you have any more information about that? Because I definitely want to get some NFT, some land, man, for sure.
So a lot of people see, for example, Decentraland and stuff like that. A lot of people see this as, or the sandbox. A lot of people see this as something you have to buy, you have to. But actually, you just have to think about what are these lands technically. Technically speaking, this is storage. It's only storage, and you can do your own land. You don't have to. You're not forced to put your project in a different land. It's used today as something for the marketing. It can be helpful, okay, to get the audience from other projects. But in our case, as we want to be focused on the game and not on something else, I don't think that it's a good choice to put our game in a different space. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say, but either if it's centralized or decentralized, if you have the mean to have your own servers and have your game in your own servers, you don't have to go on this platform. But it doesn't mean that we will not do. We just have to make sure to make the right choice, and that they're able to host what we want with our token system and stuff like that. I need to check further, but this choice will be done before we reach the beta version. But we have to show them and tell them, okay, we have this game. We would like to have our own land. Can we work with you? Blah blah. But just talking in the beginning like this, it's not like I don't think there's any point to talk about the land right now.
Right. No, I hear you. I guess let me rephrase that question a little bit. What you're saying is we want to keep it all in house. So we'll have our own land, and it'll be our own NFT drop for the Meka apes. So I guess my question is, do you know when you guys are prepared to drop the land for us for Meka apes? Not necessarily reaching out to the Decentraland or the Sandbox or anything like that. Just in house, because I'll be the first to pick up the Meka ape NFT land.
Yeah, of course. So I think that actually we have to make sure that the prototype is going like the way we want. Okay, because once I think the prototype is ready, once the Daniel will let us know better. But I think that once we have the characters evolving in a land and stuff like that, it will be easier later to create other lands, because the interaction between the characters and the lands seems to be something important than I think that there's a basis to create. I think that they're doing this, and it will be easier later to develop more lands and more weapons and stuff like that. But for the lands, yeah, we have to talk with the developers to see how we could do, but it will be definitely different from what people do, generating multiple NFTs. I think that they will be done manually, so I don't think there will be a lot of lands. So maybe we'll make them gradually and add them. We still have the supply, and we have enough supply to add as much land as we want. But yeah, we will create them gradually. We didn't start yet because we have to finish all of that first. Then we'll see. And regarding this land, we will work with the community to ask them what kind of land do you want to see and stuff like that. It's the same way when you pick up land when you play to Mario Kart, stuff like that. It will be the same. You will be able to start battles and pick up the lands and choose your opponents and stuff like that.
That's awesome, man. Thank you.
I actually had a comment and a question, a couple of questions. If you can hear me.
Yeah, go ahead. You're here.
Okay. First of all, I just want to say that this is blockchain. I love you guys project. I love the art. I really liked how detailed everything is. And we also, or myself speaking, we appreciate you as a community coming more and speaking with us and letting us know more about the project and just being more involved. Now, I did want to say about, because I spoke to a couple of guys about it offline, but this is a harder question. So I noticed that the 5 factions spell out Tesla. Is there any hint to that? Or was that like a thing that was just brought in? Is he a silent partner or what?
Nobody will answer the question though.
Hey, you know what? I had to ask. It was a hard question, but regardless of the fact whether he is or not, love the artwork, love the thought process you guys put behind the community, and I see a lot of potential with the project. I see movies, I see 3D models, I see a lot of things going on with this project. So I just wanted to thank you guys. I love it. You guys are putting it together, and you're more active with us, and we appreciate that.
Thank you, bro. You're giving us all of you. When you see positive messages on the general chat and stuff, you guys give us the motivation to bring the best. Let me tell you the truth that it's not easy at all. Okay, because I never did that before. But we have the motivation, and we'll do the best we can to make you guys satisfied to be part of this community.
Perfect. Well, we appreciate it. And also, as far as the Meka Apes go, I was looking, is it a possibility that even in the gameplay, we will have like a full 3D model, or when a person purchases their NFT, that they will have a full 3D model, like a 360 of what their ape looks like from head to toe?
Actually, this is the goal. When you'll be able to play the final version of the game, it should be linked to your NFT. So if you have this asset, these accessories and stuff like that, so you will be evolving in the game with your NFT and your assets. Technically, I'm not sure how we will do this, but we have to talk with the developers and make sure that this is something we can definitely do. But there will also be some assets which are not existing in the collection, which you'll be able to buy as NFTs. We have to create a marketplace for this, and that will be useful for the game.
Okay, perfect. Well, I just wanted to say that, and I appreciate you guys following up with us. You're definitely on the right track, and I think a lot of us see that. We're all just itching and waiting, for that finished project. So, we're just excited to see it, turn into what we think it will be. But we appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Thank you.
Maybe Daniel, you want to give us some details on what we could do regarding the blockchain part for the game, and based on what we discussed when we started together regarding the NFTs and the characters.
Yeah, definitely. So we envision some kind of integration, perhaps with MetaMask, where players can own not only their own player model as an NFT, but also the weapons, different variants of weapons, the playable arenas, and perhaps even gamble these. Like this will be a later stage, but like so that the NFTs won't be purely cosmetic, but be integral to the gameplay. So like people be playing as their actual Meka ape, which would be really cool. And from a development standpoint, that's definitely challenging. Definitely one of the most labor-intensive elements of this prototype, but it's something that's really going to stand it apart. And it makes me very excited as well because, as I'm sure most people are aware, like most NFT games are just like little pixel games that look like, Tamagotchis from the 1990s or something. So the fact that we're actually going to have this like NFT powered game on Unreal Engine 5 is like, well, I don't think there'll be anything quite like it really, at least for the foreseeable future. So it's definitely exciting.
Yeah, bro, you will definitely be the best game studio ever after releasing the Meka app game.
Hope so.
Okay, guys, let's just take one more question maybe before we ending, because I know that Daniel has a lot of stuff to do. So if any question, just raise your hand. I'm adding you.
Do we have any information on like if it's gonna be an open world game, and also is there gonna be different game modes? And the third question is, because you mentioned the marketplace, is there gonna be like an in-game marketplace, such as we walk into a store and we can interact with each other and some sort of hub, or is it just gonna be like a marketplace on the Meka Ape website?
I